parents, stand up and say to TEA that this takeover should not and will not take place.
Houston leaders urging parents to act.
But the former TEA commissioner says it's all noise.
This is going to happen. So what everybody ought to do is try to, how do we make it work? Because all that other stuff is just drama.
We're working to get through the noise and get answers to questions that you have.
In the coming weeks, the state will begin a process in selecting a board of managers. They'll work alongside with the state-appointed superintendent for at least the next 2 years.
KPRC 2's Rowan Belogan is taking a closer look at those positions and their role. Rowan.
The former head of the TEA tells us he suspects Commissioner Mike Morath will look to select between 7 and 9 board of managers. We get you have questions on this process, so scan this QR code to read more about my story on how the board will work and eventually return control to elected trustees. But right now, we're taking a closer look at the selection process and their role. The future of Houston ISD rests on a group of people who aren't yet selected. That's the state-appointed superintendent and a board of managers. We know choosing the superintendents will be private. However, applications for the board of managers are open. This is the timeline of events. Applications close next Thursday. Then there will be a screening process, training, and interviews before the board is seated.
When we went into El Paso,
Michael Williams is the previous TEA commissioner. He held the position for 3 years and oversaw multiple school takeovers and watched 2 districts close. He says Commissioner Mike Morath could seat up to 9 people.
And he's going to want, an array of talent. Some will have an educational background. Some will have a business background. Some will have a civic background, whatever. And he's going to try to find the 9 best people he can who are Houstonians to run that district. And then he's going to walk away.
He says the people on the board must live within the district and that it will function just like the elected board of trustees.
They're going to be looking at ways to improve academic achievement. They're going to be looking at ways to facilitate financial accountability. Hopefully they'll be looking at ways to elevate their governance. They're going to be looking at ways to manage their relationship with the community.
The Board of Managers, the state-appointed superintendents, will be overseen by State Conservator Doris Delaney, who was present at some of the community town hall meetings. Williams says she will be the commissioner's eyes and ears to make sure the district is following these 3 criteria set by Morath before HISD returns to local control.
It's sort of like, the old saying, you break it, you own it. Now that he's taking it over, he needs to see the whole thing. And so Wheatley will be his primary focus. But he's going to look at the academic performance of all 194 schools in the district.
Williams says the way to show progress at underperforming schools will largely focus on testing.
I will admit, it's mostly star schools. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But it's not solely star schools. Okay? Mm-hmm. I mean, you've got, the matrix, the college career, military readiness piece. How many of your kids went off to the military?
He ends by saying he understands this is a tough, painful ordeal, but thinks people should trust the process.
This is going to happen. So what everybody ought to do is try to figure, how do we make it work? Okay? Because all that other stuff is just drama.
When a board of managers is selected, the state says it will perform community reference checks. They will contact listed references in the application, but also reach out to the Houston area legislators. Again, you can scan this code right now to learn more. And as soon as I get off the set, I'm going to update the article with this story. Rowan Belogan, KPRC 2 News.